Hello, I'm Suzanne Hunt, Reverend Suzanne Hunt, and I'm here today with your spiritual message of the day. And I want to talk about bringing more mystery into our relationships, particularly our long term relationships, which might be our partners, our family members, friends, old friends that we've had for years that are very dear to us. And one aspect of these long-term relationships is they become familiar. And that familiarity is actually a lovely part of the relationships because we know what to expect. It feels comfortable. And that's part of the lovely aspect of those cherished people in our lives. But another aspect is that sometimes these long-term familiar relationships become less than exciting. We're used to them. We might even take them for granted. But what I would like to invite you to try today is to bring a little curiosity into your next interaction with them. What if you were curious? What if you looked at them like they were brand new? What if you wondered about some new aspect of who they are, or what they learned from a particular experience, or how they might answer a question today as opposed to last year or a few years ago? Because we're always growing and learning in this path, and we're always changing every day. And seeing someone as brand new, a loved one particularly, can be very rejuvenating to the relationship because we're willing to allow them to change. And we notice that they've changed, and maybe we want to know about what's new with them. So one way we can do this is to bring more curiosity by pretending they're brand new. And actually, that happened to me not too long ago. We had a friend, my partner and I had a friend visiting from another state, and we were chatting, and all of a sudden, my partner is telling an old familiar story, and he's telling this nuance about it, this detail about it that I'd never heard before. And I'm like, what? How come you haven't shared that with me before? And I realized that it was because I'd never asked before. And because our friend came to visit and saw him with fresh eyes, and and he was able to ask questions that I may not have thought to ask. So bringing that new curiosity into our relationships can really bring a freshness about them. And so there's a bonus when we start listening and seeing our partners and our old friends as someone new. We might listen differently. We might be asking questions differently. And when we can listen to someone fully and with our heart open and just listen and be there for them when they're expressing what's going on in their heart and their mind, it's a true gift. And we allow someone to be who they really are by just acknowledging them through listening. Listening is actually a beautiful skill to bring into relationships. And it's a little bit of a lost art with all the cell phones that we have, with all the technology, videos, everything going on. Listening has started to slip away, and I invite you to try it again on for size in your relationships. And looking at what's mysterious or being curious in a situation can really help with upsets also. We have our loved ones that um, we've been with for years, and it's natural when we're two different individual personalities that we can have an upset or some kind of a disagreement happen, and maybe things feel a little out of sorts for a while or until we have a discussion. And in the upsets of our relationships, I would like you to also look at finding the mystery. And the way we can do that is to um, start looking at and be curious about what am I learning from this situation or this person? What am I learning? Maybe we're learning to honor my boundaries. Maybe we're learning to set an intention to have more patience, to speak more authentically, to stand my ground. There's lots of ways that we are learning and growing from all of our loving long-term relationships, as well as the tough ones. But looking at what am I learning from this situation can really help us open up, take a look at what's happening within me that's generating some of the upset. And if we want to, we can take a step for growth. So, another aspect I would like to say about relationships and bringing more mystery and curiosity is that we can find gratitude. What are we grateful for with this person? What do we appreciate about him or her or they? Where what we would like to recognize again, bring up to the surface. What do we appreciate? What are we grateful for? Because when we're in the energy of gratitude, it naturally starts to flow a very positive energy around us. We start to attract what we're grateful for and more of it. So, bringing gratitude and appreciation into our most cherished relationships can really help to open up the mystery because we find ourselves saying, aha, wow, we start appreciating who these people are for us. So I invite you to live the rest of your day with curiosity and gratitude. And thank you for watching my video. And if you'd like to see more of them, click subscribe and you'll see the next videos pop up when I offer them. Thank you and have a great day.